Welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Legaia, the bonus episode. Good to have you here. Bonus episodes, probably. We are doing some post-game after the Let's Play. Let's Play's over, and we showed off a lot of the post-game, but now we're going to do some bonus episodes where we actually do some leveling up and try to beat Lapis and try to do the Muscle Dome and just do some of the fun post-game stuff that isn't part of the casual playthrough. So hopefully you enjoy. This should be a pretty laid back couple of episodes. We're not gonna go too crazy. Just gonna chill and enjoy Legend of Legaia for one last time before we move on to the next Let's Play. Now there's a few things I want to try. Last time, at the end of the Let's Play, I showed off Lapis, and we were just barely not able to beat him on the levels we're on currently, which would be hilarious if we were able to beat him. Maybe if we add some more elixirs, we'd be able to beat him on this level. But I ran out of elixirs and could just barely get a couple hits in, but couldn't defeat him. So there's a couple things I want to try to see if maybe we can kind of cheat out a victory. The biggest reason why I want to cheat out a victory is that grinding in this game is really slow. If you'll notice, we beat the game and did a bit of post-game and we're only level 37. For whatever reason, that's just the way this game is scaled. It's scaled really, really low. It takes forever to level up, and you finish the game at around level 35. That's just the way the game is programmed. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's just the way it is. So usually with RPGs, you're used to ending on level like 60. In this game, you end on level 35. I'm actually going to look up the miracle arts now that we know they exist, just so I can have them in my display. Because once you use them once, you can see them. And now that we're in the bonus episodes, backseating is okay if there's anything that anyone wanted to point out. I think we covered most of it at the last couple episodes of the Let's Play, but if there's anything else... Oh, this is, Gala's probably not going to be able to actually do his. Nope. Jurassic Blow looks really cool. Tornado Flame. Ooh, the metal goblet, yeah. I've never gotten that before. I don't know where it is. Might have to check that out. I'm probably going to go to the Biocastle to level up anyways, because it's the best place to level up, if I remember correctly. So we might pick it up. Yeah, it still cracks me up that Tornado Flame is the last hit of the Miracle Art for Vaughn. I think that's hilarious. I don't remember if they sell stuff here or not. I want to go to Seoul, because I want to see if... So, I showed off a... I actually need to use a Fury Boost on Gala, so you can actually use his Miracle Art. I showed off a money exploit in this game using the Soru bread, but I don't remember if you can actually... Oh, shoot. That doesn't work. Alright, we might just have to leave out his Miracle Art for now. Actually, no, I can just equip that item on him. That item that increases agility. Do I still have, do I still have the big boy equipped? No. I have Slippery, though. So, yeah, I shut off this exploit with the Soru Bread that you can do in the middle of the game, but I don't remember if you can continue to do it after that mission is over, or if Soru Bread goes back down to, like, a cheaper price. So, I'm gonna go check that out, because if we could cheat out a bunch of money, then we could cheat out a bunch of coins, and then I believe you can buy elixirs that way. And then we'll be good to go. Yeah, sure. You can put it in the chat if you want other people to see it, but you could just PM it to me if you want to just send me it. I've seen a couple of the fan sites. Oh yeah, perfect time for that resub. How's it going, Snipes? Thank you for the 37 months. Do they have an item store here? I have no idea. This is just like a tiny town. Yeah, we're good. As long as you have door to lights, or door of winds. Yeah. Okay. And honestly, that's probably all I need. Oh wow, this is actually better for Gala. Not gonna worry about it for now. Unfortunately, we kind of only want to level up Noah and Vaughn. Vaughn for the Muscle Dome and Noah for Lapis. We don't really have too much need for Gala anymore. Unfortunately, he's kind of just a martyr at this point. It's going good, Snipes. Hope it's going well for you too. I know the next Let's Play. You do not yet. I'll be unveiling that next week. And you're not going to want to miss that, put it that way. It's going to be pretty cool. I put a lot of work into it. Trauma Center. Yes. Okay, so wait, I don't want this. I want the bakery. I didn't already pass it, did I? I was only half paying attention. I think I passed it. Wait. Maybe? No, I think I passed it. Yeah, I did. Oh, I didn't pass it. It's all the way at the top. Okay, it's still 6,000, so I believe the exploit will still work. Yo, Brybo, thank you so much for the tier 2 4 months. What a legend, thank you so much. Can I get Juggernaut today? We already got Juggernaut. If you watched the last episode of the Let's Play, I told a whole story about that. And we got it using the glitch. Yeah, I saw a couple people leave comments saying that the left side of the door is easier to clip into than the right, but Trance said that it's the same on either side, and I trust him more than anyone because he's been speedrunning this game since before anyone even knew it was a video game. So I trust him. But it might be true that you can clip through the left easier. Either way, the right definitely works. Okay, so the way this works is we buy as many coins as we can. And then we buy a bunch of bread. And then we go sell the bread. And I believe you make more than you spend. If not, then you just need to play some slots to make money that way. But I think you don't even have to play. I think it's just, if you just sell it, it's already worth it. I should have done some math instead of just buying it. I think, let's see, was it 1,000 for 100 coins? Let's see. So the bread should sell for 3,000. So one piece of bread sells for 3,000, and it's 100 coins to get. So if we do mathematics, how much is 100 coins to purchase? $10,000. So yeah, that's not worth it. Okay, so we do have to play. We do need to play some slots. Or we could just do Muscle Gnome, or the fighting game. But slots are usually better. Actually, I should save first. Yeah, everyone in the UK has to turn off the stream now. This is illegal. We're encroaching on illegal territory here. Gambling in video games. Slots aren't boring. Slots in this game are super fun. I freaking love the slots in this game. I used to play this for hours. Either way, it's pretty rude to say it's boring. I wouldn't go on your stream and say what you're currently doing is boring. Ooh. We don't really care about those. All we really want is the bonus game. But hey, I'll take it. I don't know if I should really like go for it or if I should just spam the slots. Because eventually you'll win, but if you're good enough, you can actually time it. Or I'll just keep getting 30s for some reason. Just spam it. I mean, you can, because you can just load your save if you lose your coins. I might go for the feet, to be honest. They're a bit easier. Yeah, what do you guys think about the whole, like, loot box thing? Ah. I don't know what the Pokemon slots are like. I've also never played slots in real life, I can't imagine they're very fun though. I've always thought that, like, whenever I look at slots, I always think, like, how is that even fun? You're just pressing the buttons and hoping that money comes out. But then I do something like this and I love it, so maybe I would like real life slots more than I think I would. But the thing is, if I went to a casino, I would play, like, card games, because I really like card games a lot. I'd play, like, blackjack or something. So I'd probably never sit at a slot machine. Maybe I would once just to experience it, but not, like, to actually do it. It seems like a pretty true stereotype that old people like slots. Whenever I see slot machines, it always seems like it's old people playing them. I don't know what it is about old people and slots, but maybe I'll like slots more when I'm older. Maybe that'll be like my new video, when I'm too old to play video games, if that's ever a thing. I guess it wouldn't really be, but too old to play video games at a super high level, I'll just go play slots at the casino instead.
One more!
You're kidding. Yeah, I never really understood roulette either. I kind of understand roulette in like a fun factor though. Because like with slots, you're just kind of alone pressing buttons, but at least with roulette, you're like with a bunch of people and you're shouting and you can, you know, I don't know. There's like a fun factor there. This machine is really good at giving me 30s, but not bonus games. I might switch. Yeah, roulette has like suspense and people standing around enjoying each other's company. So like I get that a bit more. Yeah, I feel like this is rigged. Every time I press the button with the feet showing, it pushes them down. Rigged machine.
Kick!
What?
One more! Kick!
So I believe
Bonus game!
I believe when kick is active, you have a better chance of getting a bonus game. So apparently I just picked the right machine. Alright, let's get 10s. Ah. Big rip. Alright. I'll take it. I got a good feeling about this machine. I'm getting fists like every roll. Yeah, spamming doesn't seem to work very well. Ah. Come on, baby. I believe. Hey, how's it going, Mystery? This is how the addiction starts. You sit down at a machine that you think is good. You blow all your money. I wouldn't be surprised if slot machines were like built to let you win right away when you sit down. Because that's definitely what gets you that first win. I believe in the heart of the slots. Maybe I should move machines again. Maybe that's the key. Keep moving. Today's my lucky day. I can feel it. When you hit big, change machines. Is that the real life strat? My grandma and I used to do those scratch-off cards. I don't think we ever won anything more than like 20 bucks. When I used to work at the bowling alley, I saw someone win, I think it was $2,000 on a scratch-off.
One more! Bonus game!
Hey! Alright, so what is 2,900 coins get me? Yeah, the feet only get you 1, and the fists give you 3 chances for the bonus game. Deluxe rod. That's actually for fishing. Okay, so I don't think any of this we want. I believe it's the stuff in the other town that we want. I think that's where the elixirs are, if I remember correctly. Hey, how's it going, Tekken? Your name is my childhood. And this game. I played a lot of Tekken as a kid. That was our family game. The game that we'd all sit around and play versus each other. At least my cousin and my family over there. The family that lived in my house didn't play any video games. We're doing post-game Tekken. We did an entire playthrough of this game for YouTube. We just finished it, so now we're doing a bonus episode where we're just checking out post-game stuff. Oh, that's right, I didn't even have to walk out. That's, we're gonna try to do top level arena today, probably. That's kind of the goal. I want Vidna, I think. Yep. Nope, we didn't beat him. We came close, but we're far too underleveled. With a few more elixirs, we might be able to do it. I'm gonna try to get a few more elixirs and then level up a bit, and then we're gonna try it again. Here we go. So This guy gives power elixirs, shield elixirs, and speed elixirs. And they are insanely cheap. So you can see where this is kind of broken. And even in the early game, if you can just save scum some coins, you know, this guy gives you like 100 coins. If you just save and then play until you win, you can like max out on elixirs at the beginning of the game and then just spam them on every boss. So that's kind of the way the speedrun works. But yeah, to everyone who was saying, to everyone in the comments that was saying, like, man, I love this game, but it was so hard I could never beat it. That's how you beat it. You get to Vidna, you save scum some coins, and then buy a bunch of elixirs, and then just spam them on every boss, and you'll never lose. So that's kind of the... I don't even know. I was gonna say like a Final Fantasy VII equivalent. I don't think there is a Final Fantasy VII equivalent. Not something that's broken, that's that easy to get. I was gonna say maybe like debut item, but you don't get debut item to the end of the game. This is at Vidna that you can do this. Alright, so now we're gonna go to Rimelm, which is looking really good. I'm playing on original. We play everything here on original. Actually, PS2, technically, because PS2 just runs... It's easier to run, but it's the same hardware. Okay, yeah, maybe smuggling. This is the equivalent of smuggling. I don't know, smuggling might be a bit stronger, but... Okay, I need the agility accessory. Here it is. And then I want to give Vaughn the XP book. I forget what it's called. I'll give it this one too, why not? Isn't there one that increases, There it is. I thought there was one that increased encounter rate, but I guess not. I also want to give you the book. Every book. I only have one book? I guess I do. Oh no, I have 2 ivory books. I don't know if 2 ivory books works on the same person or not. I think you have to split them up. Alright, let's do some grinding. If I can get in there. Yo, thanks for 100 bits, Bryce. And kicking, they give it the 16 months, dude. Legend. How's it going, subs? So this place is a really good place to level up. It has the strongest enemies, but it also has nothing but Seru. So it's a pretty good spot. Oh, I forgot the rest, so I have like no MP. So anyways, yeah, I asked earlier and then we kind of went off topic. What do you guys think about the loot box UK thing? You think, you think it's the right decision? Or what do you think the right decision is? I think there'll definitely be a lot of workarounds for a while. Yeah, I think that's probably the best description I could give is that it's a step in the right direction. It's not a solution, though, I don't think. If you missed the news, basically, loot boxes becoming illegal is almost 100% going to happen in the UK now. It's practically done already. It just has to go through the motions, as far as I understand. So, you know, the big issue... Oh, nice. The big issue with it that maybe at first glance you might not think of is the fact that games are, for the most part, released worldwide nowadays. Back in the day, Japan used to love keeping games to themselves, but nowadays most games are online and most games are released worldwide at the same time under the same, you know, standards. And so, if one place, like the UK, decides to outlaw loot boxes, it kind of outlaws them everywhere, by extension, because it's hard to create a game that works for everyone if one country can open loot boxes and the other can't. There's certain things, like MOBAs and stuff, that can just say, like, you can't open them because you're in the UK, and then just leave it at that. But stuff like FIFA and stuff, like, you can't even have a marketplace if one country just can't even purchase them and can't even use them. They can't even really, like, play the game anymore because they'll just be at a disadvantage. So, that kind of opens up the talk of, like, does that just mean they're gone now? Or, like, how does this work, you know? It doesn't really matter. So Need for Speed Payback is now impossible to play. So I don't know the specifics, but I believe if it's gambling, if you have to pay money for the loot box and you don't know what you're getting, it's illegal. And I don't know, like, I'll have to look into the specifics because I don't know if it's necessarily like 100% of all loot boxes ever are illegal, or if it's like ones that are targeted at kids are illegal, because that's what they were originally asking for, was like any game that's not mature. You know, games that are not even like targeted towards kids, but games that kids can easily get their hands on, like free-to-play games and stuff. What I was thinking was that all they do is just pull FIFA off the shelves and place a mature sticker on it and put it back on the shelves. That was the workaround that I was thinking was going to happen. Was you just put gambling on the ESRB thing and call it a day. Because if they know it's gambling, then it's their fault for buying it, right? See, Emblem. Would it though? In today's market, would making a game M when like 95% of games that kids buy are digital? That's the problem. The ESRB means nothing anymore because all games are digital now. It used to be that you'd go to GameStop and the GameStop employee would be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But now everything's digital, it doesn't matter. Kids can play whatever they want, unfortunately. I mean, that good parents will actually still monitor their kids playing games, but a lot of parents that don't understand video games or don't care will just, you know, kids will just buy it digitally and they won't even see the ESRB rating. They don't even make the ESRB rating very apparent on the PlayStation Store. You have to look for it. I don't know if I want to level up some of these summons. I'd like to maybe level up Slippery, because Slippery is really good. Noah seems to be doing insane amounts of damage. I'm not really sure why. Other than the fact that she's Noah. I mean, yeah, if you're trying to make the argument that, like, making a game mature is going to make less people buy it, I don't really buy that argument. I mean, just look at Grand Theft Auto. The whole point of Grand Theft Auto was to be, like, so controversial that people would buy it just because it's controversial, and it worked completely. Like, 100%. If you want, I watched a documentary about GTA and how they, like, purposefully came up with all these controversial news stories about it right before it released, and it sold like hotcakes. So, putting an M rating on, you know, FIFA isn't going to make people not buy it, in my opinion. There's going to be, you know, a couple hundred parents that'll be like, why is FIFA rated M? But for the most part, I don't think it's even going to make much of a difference. FIFA, maybe. Like, I think if any game, it would be FIFA. But like other games, I don't think so. I mean, Call of Duty changed from T to M, didn't they? I'm pretty sure the original Call of Duty games were T, and then at some point they changed to M. And they didn't see any... I don't think it mattered at all. Game was popular enough. And the thing is, you know, the devs knew what they were doing because they had the parents buy Call of Duty 4 and be like, hey, look, it's just T. I'm just shooting, you know, bad guys. And they were like, okay. And then they changed the next ones to M. And then they can tell their parents, oh, well, it's the same as the last one. You know, I'm just shooting bad guys. And they believe them and then buy it. So, doesn't really matter in the end. Also, I still love this song. It's so good. Pepto! Oh god. The no Russian scene. What an amazing piece of video game history that was. I was part of that. I was part of that history. I remember specifically playing that mission and being like, wow, video games have changed. This is, I mean, it was basically like the release of GTA in terms of like the effect it had. Woos! Woos! Another big thing is mobile games. Mobile games are almost, you know, completely loot boxes. So how are you gonna... And they're almost all of them are free, so how do you, like, stop kids from just downloading those anyways? It's not like they need their parents' permission. For me, you know, I don't plan on ever letting my kid download something like that because I'm going to be watching them while they're on their devices, but most parents aren't like that. So I mean, how are you going to stop them from downloading Candy Crush? Like, if you're not that type of parent, it's just not going to happen, and they're going to download it. All you can do is not give them your credit card, which is fine, but they're still playing the game with the loot boxes in it. Candy Crush is a bad example. It's not really loot boxes, but you get my point. Ah. Did you say raid Shadow Leg Hands? Yeah. I'll have to actually look into that. I wonder if those restrictions are any good. Or if they're just like mindless garbage. Because some parental guide things are not great. To say the least. Oh, that combo is sick. Holy cow. That combo is so good, and it's so cheap. He sucks. Bah. Fire! Blow! Yeah, no, it's gonna be interesting to see. The thing with video games in general is companies like to do whatever it is they can do to make the most money, and they'll push it as long as they can until people like reject it, and then they'll just move on to the next thing. And with loot boxes and stuff, we're getting to the point where it's being rejected enough to where they're gonna finally like change tactics. But I think a lot of people would probably make the argument that it's been a long time since people have hated loot boxes, but unfortunately you would be wrong. A lot of us hate loot boxes, and we've hated them for a long time, but loot boxes are incredibly popular. Like, for every person that hates loot boxes, there's 5 people that are like, ooh, loot box. So, like, there's a reason. If everyone hated loot boxes the way that it seems like it is, then they wouldn't do them because they wouldn't make money. They make money because a lot of people like them. It's just the minority who hates them are louder than the majority who like them. Which is true for a lot of things. So, they're still doing well. Even though there's a loud minority who hates them, they're still doing very well, you know. And there's a loud minority who hates energy mechanics in mobile games, yet they still make tons of money. I remember when that Harry Potter game came out, that Wizard game came out, and everyone was like, this game is a hoax. They make you spend all your energy, and then you have to spend money for more energy. And, you know, the minority was really loud on that, but at the same time, it made a lot of money, and it was super popular. So there's not enough people who hate them yet. But maybe this outlawing them in the UK will be the first big step to getting the general population to hate them, and then they'll finally move on to the next thing that they screw us with, you know? What's next after loot boxes? I can't wait to see. Oh, I'm a dummy. Yeah, I read something about that. So there was a, oh, we actually played Legaia 2 for a fan day the other day, Tekken. It was pretty fun. We just played a few hours of it. One day I might do a Let's Play on it, but that'll be in the future. But we did play it. It was fun. I liked it. I mean, it made me sad because this game is so incredibly unique, and the second game is so incredibly cookie cutter. Yeah, if you go to ForeyProductions.com, there's a link for Let's Plays, and I have all my Let's Plays, all the episode counts, all the run times, and all the links right there. You can see all the games we've done Let's Plays of. So yeah, I read a story. Who was it? Was it Activision or EA? I can't remember. I don't want to say something that's wrong, but one of the big companies. They were talking about making PS5 games $70. You guys remember this? Oh, future upcoming? No, I usually just announce them when they happen. Stay tuned, though, because next week I'm making a big announcement about future Let's Plays. Next Friday I am. But I do have a future upcoming list for Trophy Quest, which is our quest to get platinum trophies. You can type !trophy quest into the chat to see that. There's a big old list of games that we're going to be doing in the future. Right now we're on Skyrim, and we're also doing a couple other ones at the same time. So, yeah, anyways, I forget who it was that said that, so maybe, was it 2K? But they were talking about making games $70, and there was this big outrage, like, oh my god, the games are already so expensive at $60, how could you make them $70? And then the argument against that was, well, games have been $60 for so long because of microtransactions. Microtransactions is where they make their extra money so they can keep the game price at $60. And I both agree and disagree with that, because to me, I always hated games that were $60 with microtransactions. I wanted either a $60 full experience or a game that was free, or $30 or $40 with microtransactions. You know what I mean? Like, if it was $60 and had microtransactions, it didn't feel worth it to me. If I buy a $60 game, it needs to be a full experience. If it has microtransactions on top of that, or DLC or whatever, that's fine. But it better at least be a 60-hour full experience for $60. That's my, the way I am. So to say that microtransactions filled the gap between $60 and $70 doesn't make sense to me, because I usually would only pay $60 unless I really liked the game and wanted to play more of it. But at the same time, like, it is an argument and it does make sense. I don't know. It really depends on the company that's saying it. Because, like, if Riot Games were to say something like that, I'd be like, okay, hold on. hold the phone. You know what you're talking about. You made a free-to-play MOBA that made millions and millions and millions of dollars off of skins. That's not the gap between $60 and $70. That's the gap between $0 and millions of dollars in your pocket. Like, I'm not buying a $70 Riot game. That's insane. You make so much money off of skins and stuff. You don't need to make your games $70. That's why all your games are free. But if a company like Square Enix were to say that, where the one thing I can say about Square Enix, that's positive within the last couple of years, other than the remake, is their games are full experiences most of the time. Pretty much every Square game I've played in the last couple of years has been a full experience for $60, and then they may or may not add more. So if Square were to come out and say, hey, we need to make our game $70, I'd probably be more inclined to listen than if, like, EA did. but I don't know. Would you guys pay? Okay. I mean, I don't know. This might be a loaded question, asking a bunch of gamers, but because you're probably going to buy games regardless. But would you pay $70? Like, if PS5 comes out and games are still the same length and they're still the same quality, it's not like you're getting anything more, but games are now $70. Are you comfortable spending $70? Yes or no? Also, Medjai, thank you for the raid. Big raid. Thank you, my man. Hope you had a good stream today. Depends on the game. Let's say, just name a game that you would spend $60 on right now. Like the remake, or the new Need for Speed game, or a new Elder Scrolls game, or whatever. Like, whatever you're into. A game that you would spend $60 for right now, day one. Would you pay $70 day one? If it was the same thing. Just on PS5. I don't spend $60 now. See, that's more and more people seem to wait for sales. I do. I have not bought many games at $60. I bought the remake at $80 because I got the deluxe edition. I bought Crash Team Racing Day 1, but that was $40. Or was it $50? I don't remember. I bought Crash Insane Trilogy the day it came out, which I think that was also cheaper. No, maybe that was $60. Spyro, I bought day one. That's right, Insane was actually cheaper. So a lot of the games I bought day one weren't even $60. So $60 games that I bought day one within the last like 2 years. The remake, Kingdom Hearts 3, Borderlands 3, I think that might be it. Actually. Doom Eternal. Those are like the only 4 I can think of that I bought day one that were $60. I almost always wait for sales because they come so soon now. You know? Kingdom Hearts 3 is $15 now. Dude, we just saw the other day on the summer sale. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Stop everything. Stop everything. If you have not played Kingdom Hearts, and you are even slightly interested in playing Kingdom Hearts, go to the summer sale right now and buy the full collection. Holy crap. I've never seen more bang for your buck on anything in my entire life. I went to a garage sale and purchased a GameCube with the super rare Game Boy adapter on it for like $10 one time, and that still wasn't as much bang for your buck as this Kingdom Hearts sale. Holy cow. That Kingdom Hearts sale is insane. It's like $30, I think, for every Kingdom Hearts game ever made. 1.5, 2.5, 2.8, and 3. Holy cow. It's insane. If you even have maybe one day I'll try Kingdom Hearts, go buy it. It's so, oh my god. It's even better than the Borderlands package they had. The Handsome Collection for like $10 at one time. I mean, 1.5 is basically like $120 worth of stuff. 2.5 is like $120 worth of stuff. 2.8 is like $60. That's crazy deal. Simple Jack, thank you for the 4 months, dude. 4 months. Thanks so much. And Vagrant, thank you for the 9 months. It's been a while. Good to see you. Yeah, a lot of people spent the $100 on the all-in-one package. and that was still worth it. That was still a crazy deal. I'll wait until it's 25. Man, there was also that that sale. Did you guys see that sale? That charity sale that had like 1,000 games for whatever you wanted to spend. You guys remember that? We posted it in the Discord. The games weren't that amazing. They were mostly all indie games. But Celeste was on there, so that's already worth it. That's already worth it right there. Celeste and like one other big name game was on there. And it was pay what you want, and it was over 1,000 games. Yeah, it was crazy. I think I did like 15 bucks or something. But you could do like one, I think. You could do like $1 for 1,000 games. I think I did like 15. Because I actually really wasn't that interested in many of the games, and I already owned Celeste, but I wanted to support it because it was really cool. No, it wasn't Humble Bundle. It was like its own thing. It was a one-off thing. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess if they change the price of video games to $70, it's really not going to affect me that much because I usually just wait for sales. So, if I think about it that way, like, it's not a big deal. But I think for the general state of gaming, it will be a big deal. I mean, can you imagine trying to talk someone into buying a game that's $70 and then it has microtransactions or, you know, DLC or whatever? Like, and what does that make deluxe editions? Almost every game now has a deluxe edition with a season pass, so you're telling me that's gonna be like $90? Dang, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to sell that to people. Like, you should go buy this for $90. Pepto. I feel like this is just gonna make more people buy used, which is bad for the developers. But that's why digital is so good for developers, and why more developers are trying to push digital and doing like these digital deals. You can get special stuff if you buy digital. A lot of people think it's because they don't have to make discs. You know, like, digital is really good for the industry because they don't have to make physical discs. Well, those physical discs are like pennies for them to make. The reason it's so nice is because they don't have to distribute this stuff and you can't buy it used. So distributing costs are zero. You just plop it on the store, and people can't go to GameStop and buy it. So they have to buy it even if it's on sale. That money's still going directly to the developer. If you buy GTA on sale for $10 on the store, that's still $10 to Rockstar. Whereas if you go to GameStop and buy it for $15 used, that's $0 to, well, it's actually more than $0, I think, to Rockstar, but yeah. So it's a big deal. Like, they can put, that's why PSN sales sometimes are so insane. That's why Square Enix can make Kingdom Hearts $15, because it's still $15 in their pocket. And they know that if they don't make it $15 on the store, you can go to GameStop and buy it for $20. So, as if people still go to GameStop. That's a funny meme, but you get the idea. So, it's really good for them, which is really bad for us because I like physical media, but it's hard to argue. No one buy the digital PS5, smiley face. Agreed. Think of the bits first class and Bryce. Wow, that was a noise.